Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 2 of Let's Try King's Bounty Crossworlds. Hope you guys are doing well. If you notice that I'm a little saliva laden, you could say, I have the remnants of a sub in, and I couldn't wait to play, so I jumped in anyway. Hope you guys are ready to experience some fantasy RPGing with me here. We saved Emily the Fair. We're in the new world here. We have a list of what we have to do. I guess that's what we have to do, right? Our quest log. Well, right now we have to enter the military academy. And Captain Bogard will help prepare for the trip. We have to find the Stones of the Gods. Okay. So, I guess it is time to maybe head this direction. The gate is shut. I guess it will remain so. We'll talk to guard. First you must talk to Captain Bogard. He will decide whether you belong in the cell or in the city. Maybe you're a spy in disguise, huh? So I shall. Oh, he's right there. Captain Bogard. Halt, who goes there? Speak your name. Excuse me, I didn't, Her Royal Highness, the Princess of Darien and Endoria. You can save your fairy tales about how you're a princess for some other fool. Before you stands the Chief of the Royal Guard. Now, you weren't here a moment ago, so speak up. Who are you? That's my chief concern. For all I know, you might pose a danger. Now speak your name. My name is Emily. King Frederick sent me to you to receive my gift, so you might show me my ship. Princess Emily, I apologize for my tactlessness. The royal gift, a pet dragon, awaits you. A pet dragon? It cannot be. By royal decree, you are to receive a dragon, no less. Let me open the gate for you. Now, go to the farm and speak with Martha. She will explain everything you need to know. Pick your dragon and return to me for further instructions. Alright, Captain, I'll be right back. A dragon? This is crazy. I have not seen this. Miss Martha? Your name is Emily, isn't it? Well, my goodness, don't you look every inch a true princess. I think you'll enjoy this royal gift. Just you take a look at these wee dragon cubs. You can pick any of them, and whichever one you choose will grow to become your staunch friend, and will protect you in times of danger. Go on, take your time. Is there one in particular that strikes your fancy? Wow, okay. That one looks sprightly, the blue one. And the blue one... Oh, we can see them right there. Gives blue +1 initiative to animals and dragons, has the mana acceleration ability. Take the red one, +5 rage. Has the mana accelerator ability. I like the violet one. Ball of lightning and +1 attack. The green one looks the most clever. +1 intelligence, has the treasure searcher ability. The bronze one will come to my defense. +1 defense, has the stonewall ability. The yellow one is very interesting. 2% critical hit, has the mystic egg ability. And give me the pink dragon, that's my favorite color. +5 mana, has the ball of lightning ability. I'm gonna go with the green one, I think. Looks the most clever. +1 intelligence and treasure searcher. We'll go with that. Good choice. Care for him and he will always answer your call and protect you too. Some thieves climbed into the farm a while back, and we only learned about it a month later when we discovered the remains of some molten armor. You can think up a name for him. I just know them by the color of their scales. It makes it easier for me, and that way I don't get too attached. Okay, I'll take good care of him. Pet dragon. Now you have your own pet dragon. For the moment it's quite small, but a few short centuries from now this cute little thing will grow into a very fierce dragon. You can see your new pet in the bottom left corner of the character display. His current level and experience are shown just above him. Clicking on the image of the dragon, you can open a window and look at his skills. All these skills can be used in combat. provided you have enough combat rage accumulated to call upon your pet. Is the name of your dragon Draco? Is it male or female? First of all, Draco. How about Dracana? There we go. Dracana, pet dragon. Crushing Blow. Your dragon attacks the target, causing it 90 to 100 physical damage. If the target is of level 1 to 3, it will push the target in the selected direction. The strength of the push is 1 rest, 4 rage, 3 base XP. Treasure Searcher. Your dragon uses its talents to dig up a cell. You can direct him to excavate such targets as a chest of gold or even a hornet's nest. Chest 1 pieces. Cool. And she's level 1, Dracana. Oh, I was going to get into the awards here to start. Let's check them out. Medal 1, Grand Strategy. The true strategist knows the price of victory, plus 200 leadership. We have to win 10 fights without a loss to get that. Battle Alchemy. Combustible potions and poisonous vials make for interesting battle tactics. Plus 10% fire and poison damage. Enemies incinerated and poisoned, 0 out of 50. Headhunter. Headhunting is an exciting and dangerous and often deadly occupation. Plus 5 rage at the beginning of a battle against an enemy hero. We have to kill 10 enemy heroes. Trapper. To quietly set a trap and lure the enemy to his doom. That is a true art. 1 trap is placed in the arena. Plus 25% trap damage. And we have to trap, without regard to kind, 10 enemy troops. Dragon Slayer. The clearest proof of battle prowess is the head of an angry dragon. Plus 10% more experience for your pet dragon. We have to kill 1 dragon. Guardian Angel. Deeply versed in the magical arts, you can summon your Guardian Angel for protection. Plus 3% resistance to all types of damage. Requirements. Spells used in the first 10 rounds of combat. Stone Skin, Avenging Angel, Armor of God, and Magic Shield. We have to do that 50 times. Use those spells in the first 10 rounds. Treasure Hunter. Hunting for treasure isn't simply a job, it's a vocation. Plus 3% more experience gained in battle. We have to discover 40 chests and treasures. Blind Rage. Rage should not control a warrior. A true warrior should be able to control rage. 1% chance of critical hit. Rage used in calling your pet. 1,000 we have to use. Purifier. The dead belong deep within the bowels of the earth. Never should they venture to roam upon it. The motto of the true believer. Plus 1 defense. Destroy 5 undead units. And Holy Water. The vocation of a pious paladin is to bring healing to the wounded and relief to the suffering in the name of the all-bountiful light. Plus 20% damage of priests, paladins, and inquisitors. And in the first 10 rounds of combat, we have to use healing, peace, blessing, and resurrection 50 times. So nothing too crazy in terms of being hard to do. We got the plus 1 intellect from the pet, so we're up to 3. That's a 15% damage increase. Scouting. Allows you to see what kind of troops compose an enemy army when you see an enemy on the adventure map, and plus intellect plus 1. And then next level allows us to approximately estimate the number of creatures in each troop and see inside castles as well. Intellect plus 2. Holy Anger. Wow, that takes a lot of runes. But in your presence, the defense of the enemy's undead and demons decreases, and each attack of your troops against these races brings you more mana and rage. Decrease of undead and demons, minus 5 rage, and mana per attack plus 1. And Glory. Everyone wants to fight under the banner of the famous hero. This increases the hero's leadership by 100. Require 2 more mind runes for that. And then if we look at the mages, the magic, Wisdom increases your amount of mana as well as the number of scrolls that your spellbook can hold. 3 scrolls, 6 mana, requires 9 magic runes. Linguistics, learning languages of different peoples and races allows the hero to develop her intellect, +1 intellect. That's a good one. It requires just 2 more magic runes. Alchemy, reduces the number of magic crystals required when transcribing scrolls and improving spells by 15%. 5 magic runes and a mind rune. So, I'm not going to look at might just yet, because I'm more interested in mind and magic at the moment. Hello, Emily. How is your dragon? The other cubs missed their little friend. I'm ready to bet that he's much smarter than he seems. Oh, it's a he. Can I change the name? Dracana is still kinda... I should have spelled it differently though. A-N-A. Still a cool name. Our quest log is... Receive further instruction. Alright, I would like to bargain with you. 25,000. You have a shovel. Special enhances your dragon's abilities. Stonewall and plus 50% health. Hunt. Plus 1 more chests and object. Oh, that works for us. And it's part of the artifact dragon toy. Yikes. Plus 1 attack. A normal shovel with a short handle. Lizardman combat boots. The height of Lizardman fashion. 2 defense. Enhances crushing blow. Part of the dragon toy. So those 2 make up the dragon toy. Then a potion of rage. A vial containing a potion of rage. Recovers 30 points of rage up to the maximum. Disappears after use. And from where does King Frederick get these dragons? These little guys were presented to His Majesty by a magician from a foreign land. They were offered as a gesture of thanks in return for having saved his life. The magician assured us that these are no ordinary dragon cubs, but future great dragons. Of course, no one really believes in such nonsense, but these cubs are so amusing and clever that His Majesty was pleased to receive this extraordinary gift. Great dragons? What are those? Well, you don't want to go believing the words of a crazy sorcerer, my dear. Great dragons are nothing more than a fanciful fairy tale. Legend has it that the great dragons are mythical creations with tremendous power. They can even fly between worlds. What is more, they speak with the gods as equals and know everything in the world. And just to warn you, they say that these immortal creatures are so profoundly beautiful that anyone who sets eyes upon them ceases to notice the beauty in the world around them. Everything else appears gray and lifeless in comparison. These unfortunates are destined to spend the rest of their miserable lives in the futile hope of glimpsing this marvelous creation once more. Look at these goofy cubs. Do they seem anything like what I have just described? Thank you for the story. Goodbye, Martha. That is something. Huh. Alright, let's talk to, Captain Bogard. So, what do you think of your new dragon? Are you pleased with him? Now that truly is a right royal gift, don't you agree? Well, I too have been busy. Your ship is equipped and awaits you at the dock. True, the bosun has run off. I don't quite know what to make of that. I'm afraid it will be necessary for you to find your own navigational charts. But in my official capacity, I must ask if you wish to be trained in our Guild of Warriors. Training in combat? Yes, I think I should learn about that. Well, we welcome all manner of warriors who wish to enter the Warriors Guild, and we are happy to offer you the same training. Our basic training includes a crash course in the foundations of magic, learning how to select equipment, handle weaponry, and finally, how to command an army. Yes, I think this would be very useful skills to learn. Okay, I've arranged everything with the guild instructors. Of course, your name is not on the list, but I'll squeeze you in for a quick training session. Now, let's enter the guild and travel down into the dungeon, where we train all our new recruits. Master Turner will explain everything to you. Follow Bogard. Quest log. Take a look in your quest log. This log records all the quests you have taken on and keeps track of your progress in each quest. If any objective or quest is no longer active, they are removed from the log. Whenever there is a change in the status of a quest, you'll be informed that your quest log has been updated. And, like, right now. Master Turner. I greet you, young warrior. My name is Turner, and I'm one of the masters of the guild. Now I and my comrades will teach you a little basic common sense. We will show you which end of the sword should be held in your hand, and which end should be thrust at the enemy. If only you were a shepherd or a lumberjack, it would be easier. They have some basic experience with pitchfork and axes, but I'm not sure how to set about teaching you. I was a pupil of the Searcher of Worlds, although I don't suppose that means anything to you. That's nice. Anyway, first you will need a sword and a shield, so this will be your first lesson. Find the equipment hidden somewhere in this room. You look around and I will see how good you are with a spade. Treasure hunting. A shield and sword are buried in this room. To find hidden treasures, look for special glow, which lights up when you are near buried chests. If you see a column of light, then you know that treasure is buried nearby. To dig, click on the image of the shovel beside the mini-map, or press the D key. Searching for treasures is an important part of the game. Be alert, treasures may be hidden in the most unexpected of places. So we dig right there. Dig. There it is. Found an item, buckler. Outfitting your character. Now you have a shield. Open the hero screen and click on the picture of the shield in the inventory panel. The cursor becomes a shield and one of the boxes surrounding the character is illuminated. This means that the selected item of equipment can go in this slot. Place the shield in the slot indicated. Equipping a shield will raise the defense of your hero. Bonuses are given only by objects currently being worn by the character. Right, basic stuff, but it's all good. Shield it is. Oh. And training sword. Character information and inventory. There's a sword in your inventory. Click the portrait of the hero on the toolbar to open the hero's information screen. The portrait, okay. Same thing as hitting hero. Under the figure of the hero is their inventory, which shows all your belongings. Equipment can be worn by placing it in the slots around the hero's portrait. To see a description of an item, hover the mouse over its icon, right-click to bring up the item's menu. The info box brings up a description of the item. Destroy destroys the objects and turns it into magic crystals. The opportunity to sell the item only appears when you're in a castle. Good to know. Regular training sword, +1 attack, level 1 weapon from the humans. Right-click info. These swords are reserved for the training of young soldiers or for doing warm-up exercises. Despite its blunt edge and capable hands, it can be a pretty dangerous weapon. So 2 attack, 2 defense. I didn't see what the shield was. A round oak shield covered with leather and strengthened with metal strips. It's a good stout choice for the simple warrior. Nice. Now since we're playing on hard, I should go ahead and save. Thing is, I was wondering if I should have played on impossible. Kind of upped the stakes a little bit, but anyway, let's go back to Master Turner. You fine. You found them. Well done. You behave as if you've actually managed to learn something. All the better. Master Rufus is already waiting for you in the next room, where you will receive instruction in the martial arts. And remember, do not forget to equip yourself with your sword and shield before battle. Alright, thanks. Item bonuses. Certain items can improve the characteristics of the hero or her troops. The hero's attributes are displayed on the left side of the character screen. Hover over a characteristic to read its description. Particular attention should be paid to the leadership attribute. This one determines the size of your army. Your shield and sword will raise your attack and protect the soldiers in your army. Well-chosen equipment can be the key to victory. Quest log updated. Here's Master Rufus. So, we have an unusual student in our midst today, I see. Well, in our guild, all are equal. Men and women, large and small, beautiful elves and stinky orcs. Alright, in order to defeat your enemies, you will require a troop of loyal soldiers. Yes, you heard me correctly. I hope you're not planning to leap on the enemy all by yourself. Look, there in the far corner, over there beside the table. I think those guys might be interested in joining you. Walk towards that friendly unit. Why? Judging by how bored they look, these fighters would be more than happy to join you. Take them into your army, and then you can move to the next phase of training. Master Card is already waiting for you. Alright, I'll do it. Managing your army and reserves. To hire a new troop or allow new troops to join you, you will need some free space in your army. To make room, you can send a troop into your reserves simply by selecting the troop, then selecting a free reserve slot. The squad is then moved into reserve. Troops in reserve do not engage in battle. Your reserves and your free reserve slots are displayed in the panel to the right of the army. When the new troops joining your army are of the same type as those already in your ranks, the new warriors are simply added to them. You can also divide your troops. Simply select a troop and click the illuminated arrow below any available slot. This calls up the window for dividing your troops. Get ready to receive a new troop into your army. Magic crystal. I thought I saw something over there. Allied troops. Some characters you meet will be hostile, but some are friendly. Friends and allies on the minimap are indicated by a green marker. Right-clicking on a friendly unit will bring up a tip that indicates this is a friendly squad. This is a sign they want to join you. Recruit the friendly paladin squad. Ready to join you. Wish to join you 5 paladins. Nasty. Joined by a new troop. Dismissing troops. You can dismiss soldiers from your army, either the whole troop or just part of it. To do this, double-click on the unit's portrait to bring up their information box. In the lower left corner is the button for dismissing the troop. Click on it and you'll be able to get rid of any soldiers you don't need. I do want to go here and see, what did I want to see? Oh, the reserve. This is the reserve, these 2 slots. Okay, let's check out the Paladins. Leadership 220. Wow, massive attack and defense. Massive damage. Massive health. Talon's Prayer heals and resurrects itself and any neighboring allies, restoring 120 health. Any nearby demons or undead suffer 14 to 16 magic damage and run away in fear. Capable of resurrecting dead troops, plants, and even machinery. Valid for creatures of level 1 to 4 and 1 charge. Second Wind grants another turn to an allied troop which is already moved. Allies can be up to level 1 to 4, but the target troop must have a total leadership no greater than 3,300. The use of this skill does not terminate the paladin's turn, has no effect on the undead, a reload of 2. Those are 2 awesome skills. And it can resurrect itself, so they can resurrect themselves with prayer? Abilities, they're wearing steel armor, high physical damage resist. Mastery, every time the warrior receives damage, the base defense of the troop increases by 30%, up to a total of 90%. This does not include when the troop is damaged by enemy counterattack or the effect of spells. True Believer, the presence of the undead in the army does not lower their morale, resists necromancy. Holy Warrior, warriors of light are blessed in their fight against evil, being granted protection from magical damage and the capacity to inflict increased damage to demons and the undead. And Favorite Enemy, the first enemy to strike this unit will become the favorite enemy. I'm not 100% sure how that works. Is that permanent, or is that just, like, say you're fighting enemies and there's 2 soldiers and 1 crossbowman. Like, if the crossbowman strikes him first, then say there were 3 crossbowmen in the battle, like, you do 15% more damage to all 3 of them, and then it wipes out and goes to the next battle? Something new? Or does the crossbowman hit you, and then for the rest of the game, that's your favorite enemy? I don't know. Seems a bit weird, but cool nonetheless. Alright, so let's look around. It looks like you can grab little tiny things that are hard to see. Magic crystals. Is there anything else hidden around here? A little bit of digging in front of the statue. Okay, let's move on. I'm saving a lot because when we get into combat here, it can be a little tricky. There's Master Card. Attention! My name is Orson Card, and it's my job to teach you how to command an army. Actually, you'll find it quite easy if you follow just one simple rule. Defeat the enemy at all costs. Rule number 2, try to keep losses at a minimum. Okay, at ease, men. You said command an army? Yes, I did. Do I need to repeat myself, you horrible little mercenary? Does it look like we're at the mercenary guild right now? No. A single warrior has a snowballs in hell's chance of gaining victory over an entire army. Takes a well-regulated army, following the guidance of their skillful commander. Ten Shun, what have we here? A gang of robbers entered my hall without due authorization. Likely escapees from the guild prison, the shoddy lot. Let's see how well you can handle the situation. Attack! Piece of cake. Enemy detachments. A troop of enemy thieves has entered the room. Hover the mouse over the enemy to display his strength. Right-clicking on the enemy will give you some information about the army's makeup and size. The amount of detail given in this information depends on your skill in scouting. On the mini-map, enemy units are marked with a red symbol. When you near hostile units, they may try to attack you or run away if your army is stronger. Attack the troop of thieves. Pausing the game. The enemy has caught sight of you, indicated by the exclamation points above their head. Don't worry, your squad is stronger. You can always pause the game by pressing the space bar. Pausing the game stops all enemies in their tracks. During this time, you'll be able to consider the force of the enemy and reorganize your army and equipment however you see fit. Pause the game and prepare to attack. Oh, that is awesome. I didn't know you could pause. Marauder, Swordsman, and Barbarian. Let's attack. So... yeah, it's weird. If you click on them while paused, it doesn't activate your order when you unpause. Battle and troop management. Battles take place in special arenas in turn-based mode. You take turns with the enemy forces, fighting to overcome the enemy troops. To move, simply specify the empty space to which you wish to move, or select an enemy space to attack an enemy squad. The number under the troop shows the number of soldiers that make up that troop. The order of moves is determined by the initiatives of the troops. The higher the initiative, the earlier the troop gets to move. The troop's speed determines its number of AP action points. Pressing Alt displays their move order and the health of each troop. Hover the mouse over an enemy unit in this mode and you'll see the troop's movement and attack radius. So I have to actually hold Alt for that. It shows their damage. Okay, what are you? Oh, I don't have to hold. I can just hover here. What does Alt actually show? Oh, their health bars. Just experimenting here, guys. And their path to move. This is her path to move, or my path to move. Okay. This shows their path to move. Marauder. Swift Stroke. Swiftly strikes across an empty cell, doing 3 to 6 damage. The enemy cannot counter. Search. Look through slain creatures in search of gold. 2 out of 2 charges. Running. A troop receives an additional 2 action points to rush the enemy. 1 charge. And Robber. The morale of human troops. Level 1 to 2 is decreased by 1. Level 2 Marauder. Human. A member of the large race of humanoids stretching across Andoria and Tiana. Humans battle against the undead and demons. Here we have a Barbarian. High crit chance, pretty nice damage. Berserker. Barbarian enters the battle rage for 3 rounds. His initiative, attack, and chance of critical hit are increased by 100%. However, in his violent rush into battle, he suffers a 50% reduction to defense, 1 charge. Resistant to cold. The creature takes less damage from ice spells and cannot be frozen. When combat takes place on frozen terrain, the creature's defense is increased by 50%. Vengeful. After losing half its forces, the troop always does critical damage. And there's 2 of them, and they're neutral. Neutral races are animals or humanoids with no specific allegiance to the major races and no particular habitat. They are tolerant of all of the races. Here we've got Swordsman. Humans, level 2. Smashing Blow. Attacks the enemy fiercely, inflicting 6 to 10 points of damage. They have armor. Good physical damage resist. They're cautious, which we've seen after losing 30%. Oh, they're swordsmen. We have swordsmen. 30% of their ranks. These troops receive a 30% chance of evasion and favorite enemy. And finally we have... oh, more marauders. Okay. So whose turn is it? It is our bowman, of who we have a whole 2. We can do 8 to 11 damage. And they have 30 health, so that's not really going to help anybody. Oh wait, right, we can do different things. Ice arrow and freeze the target. Okay, we can attack anyone on the field, but see how this is a full arrow and these are broken arrows? Less damage is done the further away they are, so this is perfect in our range right here. But I'm gonna come down here. Oh, you only get one movement like that, okay. Swordsman. Smashing blow. Can I click this and... so I can only move them. I might as well wait or defend. There's nothing he's going to be able to do, so just defense. Who's this? Our paladins, okay. I don't get it. If we walk here, okay, we can still move one out, so... Huh. Come back. Let them come to us, actually. And peasants, you defend as well. I'm gonna hit my water bottle, little guys. Bear with me. Just gotta get used to this. Rounds and action points. All units begin a new round at the same time. During each round, every troop spends their action points, which are restored at the beginning of the next round. The troop can take a step for the cost of 1 AP per cell traversed. Wait until the other units move, back away, or strike the enemy, provided the troop has sufficient AP to make this move. Attacking, defending, and the use of special abilities do, as a rule, expend all of the troop's AP, except for a few certain skills. At the bottom of the screen appear buttons for the actions available to the current squad. Beside the button for calling up your pet dragon and casting spells from your book of magic. Oh boy. I'm just kind of getting used to things. You can't attack, right? Okay. But you can come wait, you can take one step. How much AP do you have? It doesn't say anywhere, does it? Take one step and take an attack. Oh, why didn't I use a skill? Oops. Off to a great start. Let's see, we can do a crushing blow. Run away, auto combat. Let's move right here. I don't know if that sort of thing matters. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay, can we attack again? Oh, who's this? My paladins? All right, you have to see where you're attacking from. So I want to actually attack from down here. Prayer, second wind. All right, let's just attack from down here. Take a step and boom. Oh my gosh. That's that. Peasants can do nothing but move. Send them up, I guess. Going after my bowman. Ouch. Now my bowman's turn. The enemy will counterattack, so let's run away with the bowman, spare his life. It's the swordsman's turn. That's on reload. a little healing on effectiveness 3%, recovers 2 health. A little healing on our swordsman. Okay, and swordsman get to act, so just attack from where you're at. Pallies. Here an attack. We use some mana, so boom. 2. Okay, we can make 1 to 2 kills, or we can make 1 kill here. Let's make 1 to 2 kills here. Yikes, critical hit. Oh, they're going after my peasants. Oh. Peasants are down to 2. Should be able to maybe take that one out. Yep. Nasty. Oh, there go my peasants. Swordsman. Could have did a smashing blow there. I don't know why we did that. It was supposed to heal and resurrect. I don't know. This is my bowman. Go back here and he can do ranged attacks again. It'll take a while to get used to this, but it is like Heroes of Might and Magic combat, really. HOM 3, which I played a little bit of recently. I want to play more of it. I thought we could resurrect, you know, the peasants, but I guess not. Wow, we really got rocked there. It's on hard, so... Some XP. Fight ended on round 6. We received 11 XP and 190 gold and a boot, some boots. We lost 28 peasants, but... Paladins inflicted 74% of the damage. We spent 3 mana. No rage spent. I didn't really look into that. Alright, let's go. After the battle, trophies and experience. The winner of a battle receives XP and trophies from the defeated enemy and counts her losses. For each enemy killed, you receive gold and experience. The stronger the defeated enemy, the greater the experience. Do not forget to replenish your losses, but take comfort from the fact that enemies, once destroyed, do not reappear. Chasing enemies from a region makes it safe for good. Cool, but yeah, we have to replace our army a bit. Not bad, I must admit. I hope you understand that well-trained mercenaries are rare and their services are expensive, so learn to value the lives of your soldiers. This will be a useful lesson for the future. Very well, next up, mastering the basics of magic. But before you move on, take your ease, soldier. Catch your breath. The art of magic, as you will find, requires a calm mind and cool concentration. You, on the other hand, have just finished battle. Do you feel the rage pounding at your temples and coursing through your blood? This is the mark of a true warrior. Rage is your friend on the battlefield. It helps you and your soldiers fight on till the bitter end. Thank you for the lesson, Guildmaster. Rage and mana. Note the 2 areas on the left pane, rage and mana. Your rage rises when troops on the battlefield exchange blows and die. You must expend your rage when making use of your pet dragon skills in battle. When you are traveling across the map outside of battle, your rage gradually decreases over time. Mana, by contrast, increases when you're outside of the battlefield and are able to relax. This is your magical energy, and you which you expend when casting spells during battle. Good to know. And dragon pet skills are what uses the rage, so that is definitely good to know, but I'm not convinced this place in here doesn't have a treasure. I know, guys, are you gonna see me like doing this everywhere now? Maybe. Depends if it's successful or not. Oh, there is something here. Nasty. Found 620 gold. But there is more to this. What is that? Stone burial urn. Among the ashes, you discover a heavy purse. You certainly appreciate this tradition of burying the deceased along with a part of his property to ensure their continued prosperity in the next world. 590 gold. Nasty. Gonna save now. It's probably been an episode here. See how long we've been playing. 41 minutes, yep. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode 2. Stay tuned for more. Would like you to join me for the next one as we take on the magic tutorial and see how that goes. But so far, so good. We're going to start our adventure proper soon, and it's going to be a ton of fun, as you can see. So I hope you'll stick with me. Be well, live well, stay well in the meantime. And much love, peace, and joy. I'll quickly save as YouTube too. And catch you in the next one with more KB Crossworlds. Peace out.